So, are we live? Looks like we are, yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Today is a week 2 of storytelling journey. It's more weeks, but specifically for this story and for this episode 1 of the story. So last week we talked about how I drew all the panels for my story. I wrote them and then I decided that like I'm more visual guy and I drew them as like basically entire episode as drawings, panels. And for the past few weeks I was converting those drawings into uh, AI generated images. Basically I used my drawings as a reference. It's still my style and my kind of layout, but the how to say the lines and everything I get help of AI basically, like with some drawings here, because I'm a beginner drawer and in drawing, and it's I don't have budget for artists, or I don't have studio behind me. I'm trying just to see what's possible and to push it as far as I can and to see what's possible. So I created this week around total 400 frames, and this is only for first episode. And like, I mean, it's it's quite crazy if you look into like, I mean, it's just so much going on here. I underestimated it big time, as per usual I do with all my projects. And what I learned is it's not as simple to do stuff with AI as they say. And yeah, it's like this is I use T3 Chat because I have like the subscription, and I use Nana Banana. And like especially with things like hands, oh my god, it struggles with hands so much. It's actually unbelievable how much it struggles with hands or faces, anything, like anything that is point. Like I'll show you one image that was like, I'm like, point the gun, and I provided a drawing, point the gun, and it did point the gun, but look at how did it. 1 second, it was hilarious. Anything, basically anything that is here, here, look at where's he's basically point the gun at himself. Look at this. Look at the gun. And also it's like some old school gun. You have to be, it gets something but it doesn't get something. It's just, it's funny, like some things first shot worked. Some things it takes like iteration after iteration after iteration after iteration. Like it, I'm like, make him hold, make a position where he's just, his hand is on the on like on the gun. And it took me so like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 iterations, while like make his face like, I don't know, scared from smiling, one shot. And um yeah, it's like it's so I learned a lot of those type of details. And I I kind of like, I'm getting more, I'm understanding more how it works, but it's still work in progress. The most crazy thing is like, especially when I go and watch some anime and I see the work of others. like actual work that I like. I mean, the anime I like. I was recently watching the Guyver, Ova Guyver. Like it's 1989. It's one of my favorite animes and the first anime I've ever seen. Um, Thanks to my dad, it was the birthday present. I was like eight, eight, I 8, 9, or 7, and I got Guyver. Like if you know, you know. That's a wild thing to watch at that age. Uh, but I'm very grateful that I did, and I watched it and I rewatched it, and it's like, my God, the way, like the way the angles, the shots, and all like the colors. Since I've been doing this storyboarding journey, I am very, very, very aware whenever I kind of watch now anything. I'm super aware of how they do the shots, how the layout of the shot, and like the angles and all those details. And it kind of changed my perspective on like I see it differently. Not that I enjoy it less, but I see the work, and like I I got all these books about how to storyboard, how to, like, how to design your shoot, design your shot, or like all this type of books. But I learned more in this grueling 4 weeks of doing these storyboards, this 500, like 400 storyboards. It will end up around 500 for this episode. I'm actually scared how I'm gonna assemble it all together. But my next step is, like, once I'm done with the storyboards, yeah, I'm just gonna connect them as an animatic. Animatic is like moving. I'll just add them in DaVinci one by one and zoom in, pan on the still image, and add some sound effects, some soundtracks, and see how the story works. So, anyways, this I learned more by doing this than reading any book or going through any course. In fact, now all the books I have are way more valuable because now I actually know to what now I understand what they mean and how they do, and I'm like, oh wow, or like, oh, that's how I can also do this. Oh wow. So it's like I'm now aware how to use the tricks, because it's not that, like, I've never driven bicycle, but like I read a book about how to drive the bicycle, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to drive a bicycle. But then I start driving and I hit the pavement, or like, I don't know, like uh, something happens, and something that wasn't in the book or was in the book, but like, it's learning about banana from like a picture of banana is different from like eating the banana and learning by eating to understand the taste of the banana. If that makes sense. It's a weird example, but like, I hope that makes sense. Anyways, the moral of the story: you do it and then you read, and you do it in parallel. um, Practice. So yeah, from that point of view, I did great. I'm now full speed ahead. I'm This first episode will be done, and I'm gonna finish it. I'm committed. Now I'm 100% committed. That because I kind of layer by layer see how it can be done. It's a very, very hard work, but it can be done. And yeah, looking forward to it. Next, yeah, as I said, animatic, and I'm actually, that one will be fun because there you can like kind of add like panning, zooming. You add sound effects and you add soundtracks, and also AI generated voice for dialogues, and all of a sudden it all becomes like alive. And yeah, I mean, the K-pop Demon Hunter, I watched the creators. They actually did a screening of the movie for the audience before they released. Of storyboards, animatic. They actually created first the animatic, and they released it, and to for the focus group. So yeah, I'm gonna. It's cool because why I'm so excited about it, because the story is taking shape, and when you see the characters, when you see the places, when you imagine it, it's one thing, but when you actually like you see it, it's like they become alive. It's like my favorite part, when idea becomes real. um, nothing it's like a drug, that feeling when idea becomes a real thing. That's my favorite type of uh, emotion that I get from it. So anyways, uh, I got another book. I got this book, the works of Shinshiro Watanabe. It's the creator of K-pop, oh yeah, the K-pop, creator of Cowboy Bebop. And yeah, it's like the behind the scene documents and stuff. And also I got this book. Where is it? Guyver Visual Data. Yeah, the Guyver Visual Data here. Let me. Oh, there is no. Why? Why can't I open it? Okay, whatever. I don't see it here. I want to share it, but I don't see it. One second, I'll try. How about this? Hey, I want to show it. Come on, man. Whatever. Oh, I know. I think here. I know. I'll show you. I have it in my. So there are these guys, this incredible guys. They made like that's Guyver. They made they translated this book. It's like Guyver data book, and it's basically explaining everything from the book, from the show, the the creators interview, and like here, let me show you. I mean, it's an incredible anime. It's basically explaining how Guyver works, and like all the details about it. The I mean, I strongly recommend to watch here behind me. That's the Guyver unit. That then like it's like a bio booster armor. You see, it's like it covers his body, and he becomes like a superhero. Um, anyways, and it's just like it's a book about the show, and about it's first of all it's a manga, right? And zoonoids. I mean, I strongly recommend. And so I was basically looking at this stuff to just learn how characters are created. And here, let me like this type of stuff. One second, behind, like the you see how this is how they made how these are like the the files the animators had like they shared between each other. This is like auction in Japan where they sell those things. That's how deep I dug, and yeah, and it was pretty unbelievable to just learn from all of it because I wanted to. I mean, I wanted to. Let me 1 second. Let's. I just want to show you. Yeah, here how they make characters. Like so, this is character animation concepts. Like they make they basically design a character like this, and you see they have them from different angles. Their clothes. Just want to find the Guyver one. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. Whatever. Here, like for example, this image, right? Um, you see, it's like they drew all of the characters, so they to show their difference in hate and difference in their like, and there's some comments and or like here, this one. See, that's the main character, and that's his face from different angles. So this type of stuff, I've never went to any animation school or like anything like it. So for me, it's kind of invaluable to to see how masters do it, right? To see, here's another one, and I, it was just mind blowing for me to see this. Like, oh wow, that's that. It's like a back door into like masters, how the masters work, right? And yeah, they even have like a book for like voiceover. Like it's the like there's like they have like a booklet like that, how to do, how to talk, and like all those things. I mean, anyways, it's just I I'm learning by basically like here, like they the gun design, and like this is like a villain on these two are villains on the bottom, these two guys, and so yeah, it's I'm I was discovering a lot of interesting materials by basically looking into production design of Guyver, and I started to look into other animations too, and I mean, I was so impressed by like how well done is the Guyver over, even by anime standards. It's so, it looks so real, so it's a very serious thing. Like it's done like a movie. The quality of the OVA, especially like the first 6 episodes, are unreal, and they're available on YouTube. And no wonder that, because the director, the guy who directed it, he was actually from live action. He was doing live action. He's not an anime director. So the creator of manga handpicked him to, because he was a fan of his work before, and so he handpicked him to to make it, and he agreed. So yeah, that's, oh, here's the creator, that guy. Yeah, he's this is his interview basically about about the Guyver. But it's not about Guyver. It's just about like how I basically try to dig into something that I like and learn how they did it, so I can kind of. I've never worked in animation. I've never worked in the movie making. I'm like self self kind of made self. I'm learning on the go basically, and I have no mentors. I hope I get some mentors. I need to actually. I'm gonna make first episode. I swear I'm gonna make first episode, and I'm gonna be reaching out to people that like, hey, what do you think? Anyways, that's it for today. Next week, hopefully, I will finish the V1 of animatic, and it will start. The things will start. We can see them moving, and I will see how story works. I already see some issues with the stories, but that's exactly why I made the storyboards, right? So yeah, cool. Uh, Thank you for watching, and see you next time. And I will be going ahead, and I am gonna make this story possible. By end of the year, I'll have it completed, all the episodes. That's 100%. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next stream. Bye. Take care.